What's the best game ever?
Call of Duty.
Half-Life.
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Halo.
Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues.
It's a hard question.
From arcade classics to first-person shooters, fighting games to RPGs, in each episode we'll take on a new genre. Will your favorite make the cut? No matter who you are, everyone has their favorite game, the one that stands out from the rest, the one they consider the best game ever. This episode, first-person shooters.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
For sheer skill-driven competition and adrenaline-fueled action, there's not much that can beat a great first-person shooter. A staple of multiplayer gaming for decades now, the FPS has become one of the most popular genres in the media.
Sorry, mate.
But when it comes to the best of the best, it all starts with one word: Doom.
I was a huge, obsessive player on my giant early Macintosh of Doom.
It was a follow-up to Wolfenstein. They'd done Wolfenstein 3D, as it was called. And I remember somebody showing me an early build of Doom, and I literally couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Play like a space marine going to Mars,
It was revolutionary.
because in Mars a portal to hell opened up.
It had personality and dark humor.
Very ambiguous storyline.
Doom sort of invented the bobbing heads. Everything about that game, I played it so much. It was one of the first games I had dreams about.
Doom was it for me for a long time.
It sort of invented the first-person shooter, really, as we know it.
While Doom may have paved the way for the first-person shooter, it was another game that forever altered the landscape of how we would play them. GoldenEye 007.
GoldenEye was an N64 game.
It wasn't immediately intuitive like a mouse and keyboard was with Doom or something like that.
The storyline wasn't that important for GoldenEye because I just, got to run around with like a grenade launcher. I don't think that happens in the movie, but it happened in the video game a lot.
People saw that you could play first-person shooter on a console.
It provided a really great bonding opportunity for your buddy.
And you couldn't play online with people at this time, so you had to invite friends over. You had to play the game for 2 or 3 hours, scream at each other, and then go do a team building exercise.
And I get that it's a lot of it's online now, and you can kind of get the headset and all that, and that's great. I do really think that it's not the same as having 4 of your buddies in a room, trash talk all day, and whoever wins is the best person.
The couch co-op combat of GoldenEye 007 took first-person shooters to the next level, but it was another game which took that combat and evolved it.
Here we go.
Oh, that's how I wake up. It's because of Halo.
Story, incredible.
You felt like a space superhero.
Master Chief and Cortana, those were dope characters.
It's glorious.
The campaign, I actually don't really know what happens in it. I know there's a blue sexy woman, and there's a guy that shoots, and there's a helmet, and there's a master of chef, and he cooks things.
Good to see you, Master Chief.
It had couch co-op.
You can play with your friend, y'all sitting there just figuring everything out.
For a while, I had this group of dudes who would play Halo. We'd get, 2 TVs in one room, 2 TVs in another, run the cables.
Slayer.
No other game could ever make me carry a damn near 75-pound television in and out of my house as often as Halo did.
Kill-tacular.
It's you in a digital pocket murdering your friends.
And it was glorious.
Double kill.
Oh man, the first time in Halo when you stick someone in the face with a grenade and you can see it on their screen before they explode. Best moment.
Kill-trocity. Kilimanjaro.
Catching your friend across Hang'em High with a pistol?
Unfreaking believable.
Nothing could match that for me.
While the FPS action of Halo introduced us to new and exciting worlds to conquer, the Call of Duty franchise brought us back in time to the wars that shaped our world.
Call of Duty is one of the great franchise games.
What blew me away about it was the story and where you're participating in a story.
For history buffs and gamers, that was the definitive game for me.
It's a weird way to get kids interested in history is by letting them murder their friends.
I go out and wander in the freeform universe, but always some 14-year-old annihilates me way too fast.
Some kid pissed me off so badly because he was right. Like, he kept killing me and teabagging me and talking to me while he was doing it, and it was awful.
I just killed you!
And he just kept kicking my ass, and I had a friend who worked at Microsoft, and I was like, listen, I know this is wrong. Is there any chance you could get me, if I give you his gamer tag, where this kid lives?
Kill!
My buddy still has his job, which obviously implies he did not give me the address of that kid.
Well, it's interesting that Call of Duty started in the past, and then it went into the future of like, hey, there's 47 million years in the future. Not quite that far. What I'm really waiting for is like Call of Duty, like, you know, of the War of 1812, where everyone's using muskets, and it's like the reload time is 8.5 minutes. You know, it's like, hold on!
By definition, the first-person shooter boils down to a simple formula. POV with gun shoots at opponent. But one of these games is not like the others.
Best game ever in the whole entire world is Portal. Ask me what the second best game is. Portal 2.
Portal 1 and 2 are as close to perfect as you can get in storytelling.
Portal is a puzzle-based game where you have a gun
It's not like a pew-pew gun. It's like a whoa kind of gun.
that shoots two portals, one orange one and one blue one.
Whoa, whoa.
If I put a portal on this wall and then I put a portal at the very bottom of a pit down here and I jump off, it will actually shoot me out of the other portal and launch me.
Spectacular.
No game had ever even considered doing something like that.
It totally changed the way puzzles could be thought of.
I would get to a place in Portal where I'd be like, I'm not playing this game anymore. If I can't make a portal here, then there's no way I can get up there. And then I'd go like, oh, you put a portal there and you go there. Boop, boop. And I'd forget that I had been frustrated.
While we were trying to figure out the puzzles of Portal, Bungie, the creators of Halo, were hard at work fulfilling their destiny.
Destiny's an amazing game.
I don't know that any shooter has felt better to me than Destiny.
It is a epic space adventure where you gather your fire team and go to conquer the universe's greatest enemies.
Eyes up, Guardian.
The gunplay just feels so good. I've got over 1,000 hours in that game.
Oh, I got the max level. I mean, was it level 400 for the first game? I'm at 272 on the second game right now. Oh, we've woken the hive.
We've woken the hive. There are the hunters, go hunters, we're the best.
I'm a warlock. Warlocks for life. But if you want to be Leroy Jenkins, you can be a striker titan, and you can run in and just smash everything with fists made of lightning. The coolest thing about Destiny is that everything you do can be done with a friend.
My mom would always like yell at me for like, you need to like go outside, make friends. And then when Destiny came out, I was like, Mom, I'm with my fire team. We're talking over PlayStation chat.
There's no better shooter as far as a community goes.
I love it. It's a great game. I mean, it's no Mario Galaxy, but it's great.
With all this debate as to what the best FPS is, we'd be remiss if we overlooked Overwatch.
When I first start something, if I'm really bad at it, I instantly quit. But I didn't do that with Overwatch, and I'm very happy I did.
I play to win!
Overwatch is a 6-on-6 shooter.
Where you can select from all of these great characters.
Have to fill roles to work together as a team.
They've got tanks, offense, defense, and support.
I feel like Overwatch was supposed to teach me how to be a team player, but it didn't.
Salt is what you will learn, because you will have it all over your body, you'll hear it in your ears, you'll get it on your eyeballs.
My favorite character in Overwatch is definitely Junkrat.
I love playing Widowmaker.
Honestly, I just sort of pick characters and play. Everyone's like, we need like another medic, we need like more damage. I'm like, I'm just Mei all of the time. I'm one of those jerks.
I like Soldier.
This is a bit of a controversial stance, but I think people who play Soldier 76 are, you know, they're noobs.
Thanks for watching. Was our rundown a headshot?
The best game of all time has to be Duck Hunt. It was the first sport that I played. It was amazing.
Let us know in the comments what you think is the best first-person shooter game ever. Make sure to follow Best Game Ever on Facebook and share this episode with your friends. Next week, swords, six-shooters, and superpowers abound as we tackle the best action-adventure games ever.